Hello beautiful peeps of YouTube and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat and you're watching Planning Calm, and here in this channel I love to share with you all the many ways I can help you plan your way to calm and plan a calmer life. Now, in this video, I want to share with you something that I have been loving lately, and that is my makeshift notebook planner. Now, this is a concept that I have been using and loving, and I'm actually going to leave my notebook planner playlist below, and I'll throw it up in the card there for you if you want to check out the rest of my videos. But I'm looking around currently right now as I'm filming this for my other, oh, here it is. Never too far away because I use this as a reference. This was the original notebook planner that I had. I started this back in January and I kind of ran out of space, and so I decided to use a different notebook, but this one was just a budget basement thrift store find, and I love this book. You can actually get these at Walmart if you like, and I really have been enjoying working in and planning out of a notebook and turning that into my planner. So today I thought it would be kind of fun, kind of neat, and hopefully helpful to talk to you a little bit about the pros and cons of notebook planning, or using a notebook instead of a planner to help you plan your way to calm. So I thought I would go through 5 cons and 5 pros with you, just talking about some of the pros and cons to using a notebook. So I'm going to start with the pros first. So pro number 1 is the customization. So here in this planner and these planners, I love the fact that I can customize it. So a notebook gives you complete flexibility to design your own layout. And I like to play around with different layouts as I am using and coming up with the planners that I have, or my notebooks and the planners that I have with it. I love the fact that you can structure it any way you prefer. You can create a daily layout, a weekly layout, a monthly section, and you can include extra notes for pages, ideas, brainstormings, etc. So here, just to showcase what I've done, for me, I have a section here where I kind of list my monthly to-dos, and then have a daily organizer here, and it's just great. It's just beautiful. And another thing I love about a note planner, another pro for me, is the freedom of space that I have. And typically, notebooks have a lot of writing, and I love to write. Writing is how I, it's a calming practice for me, kind of like drinking tea, Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. But I love that there's a lot more space to kind of doodle and plan and write things out. There's no pre-printed structure, so you're free to write as much as you want, where you need it. And, whether it's long goal planning or, project details, detailed journaling, what have you, you have the freedom of space to kind of plan how you want. And so even moving into here, like I was doing basketball here, and I was able to kind of showcase and, put different activities in different spaces. I love that. So my third pro for using a notebook instead of a planner, or a notebook as a planner, is the creativity, baby. I love the fact that I can be creative. So since notebooks don't come with like predefined layouts and things, you can use colors and stickers, doodles. Here in this one here, I like to use different stickers to showcase different things here. So basketball is a big part of my life, and I coach it and all the things. So I have different stickers here to showcase different things, grocery stickers, stickers for payday. Just, it's a fun way to, use your stickers, use what you have. So I have a variety of stickers here from Once More with Love, from the Coffee Monsters Co., Planner Kate, all the big brands. I love sticker shop stickers and working with companies on stickers and things like that. So I love being able to incorporate some stickers into it. And if I don't feel like it, if I'm feeling less creative, I don't have to. I can just put the stickers aside and just plan straight away. Number 4, my fourth pro to using a notebook instead of a planner is the multifunctional aspect. So a notebook is not just for planning. It can be used to take notes. And when I'm in school, I would show you some notes, but I can't because they're kind of private. But when I take notes for school, I like to jot down ideas, make lists. Lists are as good a list, I tell you. And I even like to draw and doodle and do things in my notebook that I would sometimes feel a little bit anxious to do in a planner, just because a planner is a lot more structured. And so I love the fact that a notebook is a versatile tool that serves more than just my planning purposes. It also kind of, allows me to be, like I said, creative and just have fun, doodle if I need to, and so on, and not have to worry about anything. Next up, the last pro that I have is that it is cost effective. I tell you, when I say if you're looking for a budget way to plan, friends, this is it. This is the money, okay? I got this at the thrift store, 50 cents. 50 cents. This one was free. I tell you, notebooks can be transformed into whatever you want them to be. And notebooks are often less expensive than planners anyway. So if you're looking to kind of, on the finances, times be tough. The economy is economying, as they say, and people are looking for ways to save some coins, especially when it comes to planning. There's no better way than a notebook planner. And so if you choose like just a really basic notebook, nothing fancy, you can save tons of money, especially if you love to try out different planners like I do. I love planner shopping, but nothing beats the versatility and the cost effectiveness of a notebook. A simple notebook may provide even more value than a planner because you can plan the way you want, which is my motto on this channel. Plan the way you want and do whatever it is that you want to do within your notebook planner. Now we're going to move on to some cons. So what are some cons of using a notebook instead of a traditional planner? Well, number one, a number of the things that my the con fam has kind of talked about whenever I talk about notebook planners is that notebooks tend to lack the structure that they like. Usually when you want to plan and you want to plan it quickly, you want to plan effectively. And if there's not enough structure within a planner, it could be time consuming for some planners. So planners typically have a built-in section. So if I grab any planner here, I'm just going to grab my current planner. I'm just going to open it up here. So this is my 2024 Sterling and Calming planner. And what differs from the notebook with a regular planner is that it's a structured thing. And so you have a structured part for weekly, you have a structured part for the monthly section here, and then you have structured parts for like a daily section here. And so that is the thing when it comes to having, a lack of structure, it could be a little unsettling for some people. Now, one of the things that a lot of people have mentioned too with notebook planning is that it can be time consuming. So it could be without the pre-printed sections, setting up a notebook could be a little daunting for some people, and it could take a little bit of time. Now, for me personally, I don't find that way, but I know some people do. So I just wanted to touch on those cons in case that could affect you somehow. But without pre-printed sections, sometimes setting up your notebook and making it look organized can take some time and a little bit of effort. But for me, I just try to employ simple, basic techniques so that it's easy to have just a very simplified layout. And you find that for me, what I like to do is I like to have the same layout each month. We just change the colors around to denote the different months. For instance, like I have October in orange, September in red, November in purple, and so on. And yeah, that's it with that. So another reason that a lot of people, especially on Instagram, they're like, girl, how do you make a notebook planner work for me? Because I'm struggling, is the potential for disorganization. This is another con that some of my com fam has talked about, and they just feel that without any fixed templates or divisions within the planner can get disorganized after a while. And again, for me, I don't find that, but I know some people do. So I wanted to address it here. If you're not tracking things properly, and if you're not setting things aside, it can be a little disorganized. Again, my recommendation is to have the same type of layout each time you have like a new month or new week, etc. Sometimes I play around with it. So for instance, in April, I kind of switched it up and I had a section for to do, to buy, to grade, and to prep. And I just kind of carried that through. So anything that had to be on my plate, I made sections in my notebook to organize those things. And that helped with the potential for disorganization. And it really helped me to kind of define my task and make, if I had a deadline, to make it more, easy to follow. So if I had something to grade, I put it there and then I can just check it off when I was done. The next thing that is a con for using a notebook is no built-in tracking tools. A lot of people like to track different things, whether it be water, a weight loss, a task that they have, and planners don't always offer that tracking ability. It would be something that you'd have to write down on the page. And, it can get a little bit messy if you don't. And so, for me, I always like to make sure that if I am tracking something, that I just write it down with everything else. I don't have to make a big deal about it. And that way I don't feel overwhelmed and feel like I'm going to be missing something that I want to track. I just throw it in with my planner and call it a day. And the last thing that it could be a potential con when using a notebook planner is the limited spaces for dates and time. Now, depending on the size of your notebook, sometimes notebooks usually don't have a clear indication of dates and time. So if you need to kind of plan in advance or do long-term planning, it may be difficult because you have nowhere to put it in your book. And that's totally understandable. This might be not so ideal for people who have a defined schedule or people who have things coming up or a variety of appointments for a variety of different people. And so you may want to lean into a traditional planner that has kind of like a system in place so that you can flip to it and plan out all those dates in advance so that you have it in there so that you don't forget them, as opposed to where a notebook, you may not be able to do that so effectively. So there you have it, my friends. I thought this video would be helpful for you. Honestly, in summary, notebooks offer more flexibility and creativity and freedom, in my opinion, and that's why I love them. But they do require a little bit more effort, a little bit more finesse, and a little bit more organization to maintain them. And I'm okay with that. I'm a planner enthusiast. I love to be creative. I love to kind of put my own spin and my own mark on things. So this works for me. But planners, on the other hand, they're structured and they save time. They have their place too. So no matter what planner that you choose to have, and trust me, I have a number of planners and I love it. But no matter what you have, what kind of planners that you have or what kind of planners that you use, they may kind of take the stress and the guesswork out of planning for you, but it really truly depends on your organizational style and what you want to use the planners for. And if you want to experiment with a notebook, just grab a notebook from the dollar store and kind of jot it down. Use some of my structures that I've showcased here or some that you find elsewhere, and just give it a go. Test drive it. I mean, it's not going to cost you anything but $1 maybe, and see if it works for you. And it's a great thing. I really, really love notebooks. And I mean, I wish I could have a room just filled with notebooks. Oh my gosh, Moleskines and Lostroms and oh my goodness. Comment down below if you're a notebook fiend as well. But anyway, no matter how you plan or no matter how you choose to plan, the main purpose and the main goal is that you choose whatever style that's best for you so that you can plan your way into calm. So thank you so much for watching, my friends. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get our fam to 10K and I want to host a huge giveaway when that happens. So please don't forget to subscribe and stay subscribed, watch the content, all that good stuff. It really helps us out here at the Calm Fam headquarters. And until the next video, my friends, take care, be well, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next planner video. Bye-bye, planner peeps.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my ass.